welcome to Tiny Tidy Tuesday. This is episode 2, and today we're going to be tackling my freezer. Are you needing to tackle something in your home? Maybe a tiny tidy? For me, I wasn't going to do the fridge as well. That would have been a huge tidy. So a tiny tidy to me is something that I feel that I can manage, and it feels tiny to me, but it's going to have a big impact. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's take care of the main refrigerator's freezer. In our house, we have 2 freezers. Here's the one on the main floor, and we have a chest freezer down in the basement in our laundry room. But for here, this is our quick grab stuff. This is our bread, butter, and things that we use on a daily basis. If not, we just don't want it lost in the big chest freezer. So as you can see, I got bread galore. It looks like I really need to check the top drawer to make sure that it can close properly. And I'm obviously gonna just start by emptying the entire thing out to see what's going on. I was needing to get these drawers out and scrubbed out because they were just yuck. In our bottom drawer, we actually had an ice cream issue and we had some coffee beans spill, and yeah, it was just all stuck together in a lovely goopy mess. Oh, look at that. Yep. Anyway, I'm gonna take this drawer out and a lot of the fixtures. Now be careful when you're taking your freezer parts and refrigerator parts out, because you will find that you could have breakage and loss in these expensive fixtures if you're not taking them out properly. I was trying to get, at this point, some glow sticks out of my freezer. Anyone? Glow sticks? My kids put them in there because they know it can kind of save its life, but they just fall to the bottom and they don't get retrieved. Don't worry. Ooh, I didn't break anything in this, but I could have, so just be careful. Some Dawn and some hot soapy water. That is definitely the way to go. I just soaked it and let it get clean. Please let me know I'm not the only one that has to scrub absolutely every drawer and fixture. I am taking some of the water that I had in the first drawer and dumped it in the other one just to kind of conserve a little bit. So I was using less soap and less water. The water was still warm and relatively clean. The bottom drawer was the dirtiest. So though it's not conventional to be scrubbing the parts on your floor, my sink and counter area was not allowing for it, so here I am. Just getting the job done. Here I wanted to take a moment to remind you that this is a collaboration with the Tiny Tidy team, and I'm so thankful to be able to take part in this, and I hope that you're enjoying thus far, and you can check out the playlist below. Thank you so much for continuing to watch. I hope this is an encouragement. Oh, it would. This is gonna be a hike. You gonna wipe it out for me? Here. Go ahead and wipe it out for me.
I didn't want to wipe it out. I'm not here to wipe it out.
You're not.
I'm just trying to get it. It's a smelly when you're that. David, I'll put a hole in this thing.
While completing tasks, I do need to keep in mind that I have little ones that need my attention and need me to take breaks and to be available to them. So I can't take on too much because my children need me So having some things pulled out and be able to step back when I needed to really does help. So if you're in the same season, in the same place as me, you can take encouragement to know that we're just making it work. We're figuring it out and we're getting the job accomplished while working with our children and trying to keep a tidy home. That's what tiny tidies are for, to remind us that we can get things done in small bites and it doesn't have to be all or nothing in these projects. Small improvement, small progress is still progress. Oh man, how satisfying. I'm so proud I was able to get this accomplished. These drawers were cleaned with some thieves, as you saw, and Dawn from the sink, so it smells amazing in here, but it's not an overpowering scent that is going to decide to mix with my food. Speaking of food, I've got plenty of it. I'm going to sort through what I need to container, rehome, throw in the trash. I didn't throw a whole bunch away, which was super encouraging to me to know that I've been on top of it for the most part, or I haven't over purchased and I've just been able to maintain what I have in my freezer and use it up at a due time. So I only really tossed a few things. I had some carrots that we got for free from free school lunches back when, and they just kind of got lost inside of the freezer. And I tossed a couple frozen bananas that didn't get used up, but that's okay. It's accomplished. All right, so grand reveal. Again, it's not spotless, but it is what we needed to do. Kind of kept the same setup, vegetables over here. Here we've got some bread. Here's some sourdough wraps I made from some discard. Got some more pita wraps back there. And here, off camera, I actually took, oh, that's the leftover blueberries. I took some of our kale and spinach and berries and just put them in these containers. And I can use that for some smoothies. I was just not making smoothies as much because it was like 16 different bags like down here, and it was just hard for me to find. We got some bread, some more bread, and gelato and some ice cream. Everyone needs a little ice cream in their fridge, right? So we got some of that. And here is some bone broth that I have chose to freeze. And I have that all up here. This is like easy grab drawer, easy slide out. And down here, we've got our coffee beans. We freeze those because we buy those in bulk. Black Ink Coffee Company, Maine produced. Yum, yum. Some other coffee I just didn't want to get rid of. It's just sitting there, some decaf, like when decaf friends come over. Got some more sourdough bread that I actually make into croutons, or I will pulverize it in my food processor and put it into ingredients that need to have bread because it wasn't eaten in time and I just froze it up, which is good. Some chocolate chips. These are like our toppings, cranberries, and here's the rest of that berry mix. So be able to eat that up. And some lunch meat, butter, flaxseed, some of that Cool Whip from probably from a recipe or something. And one of these like crazy bread kits. We'll use that up. That was for a fundraiser. But anyway, I think it looks pretty good. It's usable, and we don't keep a lot of meat up here. I did find some deer meat. Here we go. Some deer meat that I'm going to keep down here in the bottom portion. Got some more in the main freezer downstairs, but we're not doing that today. This is about all I could handle for our tiny tidy, but I'm glad to have got it done. Oh boy, look